All right, time to go defeat the mass, or whatever it's called. Who are you? That's my question. Who is this guy? Okay, we have immolate. What did it want me to do? To strike when the rage bar is active. Okay, cool. So we have all the dark gifts now. That's nice. I should have grabbed a Coke. I filled my water, but I didn't fill my soda. It's fine. I don't need another Coke Zero. It's 10:30 at night. Okay, so that guy was a Hilden in the jail. Bask says the big guy, I thought he was a vampire that Kain knew. No, Kain didn't know who he was. The big guy was like, I've heard of you. But Kain was like, who are you? What are you doing, creature? I mean, maybe he's someone that Kain eventually grows to know. I have no idea. Maybe there's timeline stuff going on there. But in the cutscene where he was introduced, Kain was like, who are you? And he never gave us a name. Is this just going full sci-fi now? I think so. These are like eldritch aliens, is what it seems like. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't do 3 unblockable attacks in a row. What are you fucking doing? You gotta be joking. They do want me to be using the new power, but I need my bar to be full to use it, so I can't use it yet. And I need them to do blockable attacks to get the bar up, because the bar only goes up if you block. They give okay experience, though. I don't think this counts as me having gotten it. We'll have to check. Did I get this? I did not. Okay. Excuse me? What? What? What is happening with the controls? Ah! What is going on? Okay. Hit him with a stick. Oh, it's a twin blade. Got it. Okay. This was a year after Phantom Menace, I think. Well, not that it matters anymore. Fucking fuck. They really, really wreck your health. Yeah, can't use that. It's alright, Toaster. You're gonna get through it. You're not gonna lose your mind playing this game. This extremely overlong game that did not need to wait until the last fourth to introduce the main conceit of the game. Remember when the beginning of this was like vampire resistance fighters in a city? With like uneasy alliances with each other? Remember when it was that? And not this? I don't. I hate this menu. It's so finicky. Remember when the beginning was this was a lady trying to justify killing to an amnesiac Kain? Yes. What a bizarre video game. This does not feel like Legacy of Kain at all. No wonder. This is the bad timeline. Can't believe it's making me use this nightmare menu. There we go. Okay. Is that just a boy in Lederhosen down there? It totally is. I'm just a little lad. That's what he sounds like. That's his canon voice. I'm telling you. I know. Oh, I see. I see what I gotta do. And now we run all the way back here. Yep. And now this door works. This weapon is extremely extra. I probably should kill the civilians. Okay, maybe not super worth it. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have to do an annoying puzzle again. I'm so ready. So ready to be done with this. Please, sir, I'm begging you. What? Okay, can't do it on him. Can't do anything on him, but I guess I can see over there better. Okay, what the heck do I gotta do then? Go over here. And then use this to telekinesis through it. Telekinesis. It's like the name Denise, but telekinetic. Ouch! What the fuck? I don't need stage hazards. What is going on?
Help!
Jeez. All right. Some games might have been better forgotten by history. That's a mean thing to say. That's not true. This game is a piece of apocrypha, and I'm glad that it exists because I do like weird stuff like that. Music isn't terrible here. This creepy piano is kind of based. Watch what we're gonna do. Oh. We're just done. We're just done with them. Okay, that thingy isn't on, so I can't use it yet. So we gotta jump down. Remember when this game heavily signposted that like stealth kills were gonna be like a major thing? And I've used them in like 3 levels, maybe. Wait, they gave you an auto kill button? Sure did. Granted, most of the special attacks have been, for all intents and purposes, an auto kill anyway. So it's really not that big of a change from the way things were. This game does not feel good to play most of the time. The game feel is just not there. It's just really not there. There we go. More health. I feel like we've gotten most of the health upgrades. I'm sure there's more, but I feel like we've gotten a good majority of them, maybe 80% of them. That's a satisfying amount. My completionism is not threatened by that amount. Yeah. This matches up with the guys that were fighting Raziel at the end of SR2. Oh, well. That'll do it. That'll hurt me. No, don't 2-on-1. Fuck you. It's so over. It's so over. It's never been more over. That should have been a guaranteed punish. There's no way. Like, no. You don't get to do your fucking super move and then be unpunishable. What are you talking about? I straight up dodged it. Fuck you. And you can't combo into super and then be unpunishable? What is this? What is this? What video? Who made this game? Ah! Don't design combat if you don't know how combat works. Ah! Drives me fucking insane. Oh, dear Lord.
Hey, Victus!
The combat in this game, this is not a compliment that's about to come out of my mouth, by the way. The combat in this game is giving me really bad Killer is Dead flashbacks. That's a game literally no one played, so if no one knows what I'm talking about, that's fine. But like the two people in my comment section that know what that is, that was not a compliment. Want to see if this trick works. It doesn't. Okay.
Hey, Victus!
Okay. Sure. I'm very looking forward to Defiance. It's gonna feel cathartic. My soul. All right. See, like that usually kills. Oh, fuck. I'm so fucked. You should let me do downed attacks on all enemies that are downed, no matter when they're downed. Instead of giving them random iframes. What the fuck? You've got to be kidding me. These things have so much health. All right. We'll just keep doing this. This is getting on my nerves. This combat is so bad. Okay. I'm gonna run up to him. Grab him. Toss him in the water.
Hey, Victus!
And now we're gonna jump across. Telekinesis. Suck all his blood out. Turn on a switch. How did you block that? What? You could just cancel your super and be safe? What are you talking about? What is going on here? I'm gonna lose it. What the fuck? The whole point of having a dodge is to let your player counterattack. What is going on? I really don't want to waste my incinerate here because I need to use it in the next room so that it's not a 2-in-1. Oh my god. Please let me out. Let me out of this game. Shit is actually painful. Okay. Alright, so it's time to do incinerate on the next guy so that we don't have a 2-on-1. And then pray that the other guy doesn't instantly kill me. That would be ideal. Just keep doing those supers on me. I'm gonna instant kill you in a second. Just die. Just die already. This game is something else, let me tell you. It's just like non-interactive. The biggest incentive for speedrunners of this game is they get to beat it quickly and don't need to play most of the game. Christian says, it seems like it kind of fell off a cliff. Yesterday it seemed mid but campy and kind of charming. Today it just fell off a cliff. Yeah, no, it's been downhill from the start all day today. This has been actively not good. Yesterday was rough because I had really bad boss fights, but that, like, I'm not saying bad boss fights are, like, excusable, but it was kind of just, like, whatever, you know? Like, oh, okay, game from this era has bad boss fights. Whatever. It's part of the goofy charm. It's just, like, games didn't know what they were doing. It's okay. This is just, like, fundamentally a bad experience to play. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready to be done with this level. I'm so ready. Let me out. Free me. Free me from this. Please. Please, it's all I want. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, game. Please. Please, I've been so nice. I'll never say anything mean about you again, game. Please. Help me. Let me out. You kind of just have to wonder if every sound in the game also needs to be the most gratingly annoying thing you've ever heard in your entire life. Because I could go for a little bit less of that as well. Oh my god. Where is my mind control beam? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Like, I feel like every puzzle has like 3 button presses too many. It's a pretty bad video game. Not gonna mince words about it. Pretty not good. Pretty low on the tier list for the year. Like, how much of a combat challenge does this need to be when I've beaten so many of these guys already? You know what I mean? Like, what does this prove? Ugh. Just die already. I was prepped for this to be rough, but Now I'm just kind of mad about it. Now I'm just a little bit mad about it. That's all.
Hey, Victus!
Like, why does it sometimes throw them really far and other times not throw them far at all?
Hey, Victus!
Like, what the heck? I threw this guys like this like 7 feet earlier. I don't know why now it's like he has there's no gravity. Why didn't it throw him that time? Why aren't you throwing him? It looks like you're chained up, but there's no chains. Are you just dressed like this for fun? Okay, we can't mind control through that glass. So what the hell is the point? Man, I am kind of losing it, guys. Kind of losing my mind. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go, guys? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What? What? Where do I go? Can I jump over there, maybe? Yes, okay. Jeez. Okay, well. Can't interact with that. Don't know what that is. Oh, I can drag it. Okay. Is this the mass? Are we puking blood into it or something? I don't really understand what I'm looking at, but that's fine. Fucking unblockable attack. Okay. Not really sure what that did, but we'll take it. It feels like there's got to be more to this somehow than what we're experiencing, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm lost. Is there like a better location for us to go? Is there a spot for us to be? Doesn't look like that opened up at all. Just look. Nope. Okay. Nothing over here. Doesn't look like there's anything up there. So, what are we doing? Is it through here? Okay. Alright, so I have an incinerate for the next creature I fight. Very good. Incinerate is on deck. It's in the hand. We're ready to play. What did that just do? What did that do? I'm confused. That didn't open anything for me. Did it? I think it would do really well if this game communicated that that was glass or that wasn't glass, it was a force field. Because I definitely kept thinking that these were glass windows. There we go. Okay. I think one of the craziest things about this game is that there hasn't been a single reference to the Pillars of Nosgoth, I don't think. I'm only just now realizing that. Like, it hardly feels like we're in Nosgoth at all. Version says the aesthetic of this area is weird. My brain keeps picking it as somewhere between Stargates, Goa'uld, and Wraith. I know what Goa'uld is because Brewing likes Stargate a lot, and I've seen like 4 episodes of it. But I don't actually know what that planet is like, and all I remember about it is that there is a Goa'uld guy who's like a political operative who has the Chinese symbol for center, for Naka. He has the kanji Naka on his, or Chu, on his body for some reason, or like on his clothes. And I don't understand why that is. It's like, it reminds me of The World's Greatest Superhero, that show. The funny show about the teacher that gets a super suit. You know what I'm talking about? From the 70s, I think. You've got to be joking. Please do not kill me here. I will actually go ballistic. This level cannot be longer. It has to end. I think I remember the Wraith. They're from Stargate Atlantis, aren't they? They're finger vampires. They're vampires with like little octopus suckers on them, and they suck your soul out or whatever, right? And they go to a planet and there's bugs, and it attached to a guy's throat, and they tried to cut it off and it didn't work. And then there is an episode where they're stuck in the warp gate and they have to find a way to seal it so that they can like break the warp gate but not suffocate. I've watched an episode of Stargate Atlantis in my life. A single one. Or 2, I don't know. And there's a weird guy that looks like a Doctor Who villain who like makes a clone of some lady, I think. And he's like, I love you. I'm gonna put you in my mind prison. Or something like that. I don't remember. They live on like a ranch in her mind prison. Christian says, I managed to watch one of 2 bottle episodes in Atlantis. That's amazing. Brewing was really on a kick for a little while, catching up and rewatching those shows. He's a big fan. I do remember there was an episode of, I think, SG-1 where someone got kidnapped by ninjas in a van, like, immediately at the beginning of the episode, and I was so baffled by what I was watching that I, like, legitimately was just shocked the whole way through. I did not know how to interpret what was visually happening on screen. Please let this be the end of this level. I am begging this game. This has end of the level written all over it.
At last I had found it. The foul mass, hidden within the bowels of the device. Here was the Sarafan Lord's ultimate weapon, his trump card, to be played against human and vampire alike. But I had my own weapon. I could feel the builder's blood course coldly through my veins. If I could use it to poison this creature, the Sarafan Lord's plans would be ruined.
Oh no. Oh, Goose Who Games is raiding. Hi, Goose. Thank you very much for raiding. Yeah, it appears to be like a giant psychic heart, maybe. I guess it is kind of jellyfish-esque. It is weird that the one thing it's allergic to is blood from the people that made it. Just seems like a workplace hazard. You know what I mean? Like, oops, I tripped and cut myself while I was working on the mass, and well, whole project's gone kaput. Feel free to raid and run. It's no judgment at all. Just do it. Go for it. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. I'm very sorry to your viewers who have now been inflicted with Blood Omen 2. The game is an experience, to say the least. Alright, we'll get an Incinerate on deck for the next one. This game is inexplicable. Like, truly inexplicable. You dead? He is... Okay. So we filled up our blood. We have full health again. This is good. And we're actually relatively close to a level up, which is nice. It's only a massive amount painful. Only the worst thing I've played in a while. That's fine. Only a little bit. Only a little bit the worst thing I've ever played. Oh, that was a waste. All these Hilden bleeding so close to the mass, shame on them. It's true. It's really reckless. They're endangering the plan. This is rough. Let's see. Okay, jump. I'm getting better at figuring out the language the game is speaking. Just I'm praying that it ends soon. I'm praying with all my heart. Hi, Doozer. Okay, I think this is it. I'm hoping this is it. I'm really hoping this is it. Oh, yes, please. That was, the way that bridge unfolded was visually nice. I don't mean, like, graphically. I mean, I wanted to touch it. Just jump on in, Kain. Hop right on in. Or just put the blood in the blood receptacle. The push here to destroy the project button. Well, that was easy. What the fuck?
You do not know me for the poor, oppressed beast that crouched here before? Behold, I am restored.
What are you?
Not what, Kain, but who.
What?
My visage is unknown to you, but my name is not. Have you heard the story of the oldest vampire?
Janos Audron, the legendary vampire of ancient days. How was this transformation possible? But Janos is dead, his heart torn from his body.
Not dead, but imprisoned in this place. My blood was needed to power the device and feed the mass within. Starved of blood and sapped of life, I devolved into that horrible creature. The moment you poisoned the mass, I felt my strength return. That which is divine cannot be wholly suppressed.
Divine?
What?
Your imprisonment has damaged your mind, Janos. The curse of vampirism is no mark of divinity.
Ah, you must delve further back into history, Kain, to know the truth of our heritage. Long ago, and long before I first walked the earth, vampires were godlike, and our kind ruled the land. But we were opposed by another race, similar to ours in power, but different in method and intention. The wars between us flamed for 1,000 years, but we prevailed at last, and we banished our enemies from the face of the earth by powerful magic, sealing them into another plane of existence.
What has this history lesson to do with my task at hand?
Patience, Kain. The race that fought the vampires was the Hilden, the very Hilden that you have just encountered. They control the Sarafan. They are striving to wipe out the vampires, enslave the humans, and reclaim all Nosgoth as their own. They are the evil that plague us once again, authors of the demons and the device and all else that threatens the land. They have returned to enact a terrible revenge.
I thought you said that they were banished.
They were, Kain, but several centuries ago, one of the Hilden was able to return to our world. He then used his magic to draw other Hilden through, but had not yet the power to begin a full invasion. He required an army here, and humans to drain of energy. He learned of a legendary order whose purpose was to purge the world of vampires long ago. He revived this order, and the Sarafan were born again.
The Sarafan Lord. It was he that broke through. But how?
Now we come to your part in this story. When you chose to destroy the Pillar of Balance, you caused a rift throughout the world sufficient to breach through the dimensions.
Was it I, then, who had engendered this war? No. I had been set, step by step, upon the path that led to this outcome. Hadn't this all been a Hilden plot from the beginning? My mind reeled at the implications.
It was in this way that the Sarafan Lord was able to enter the world, by building a magical gate. This is the Hilden Gate. Close this gate, Kain, and all the Hilden within Nosgoth will perish.
The gate sustains their existence.
Precisely. It is their umbilical cord to the other world. When it is closed, they cannot dwell in our world.
And so all the Hilden will die, and the Sarafan Lord, as one of them, dies as well. I see.
Close the gate and kill the Sarafan Lord, Kain. Close the gate and shut the Hilden from the world once again.
And how is this to be done?
Let us go to Sanctuary. Vorador must be informed of all that has occurred, and a plan can be drawn to finish this once and for all.
Rishin says, is this saying the new timeline after SR2 replaced the Elder God with the Hilden? I think the Elder God is the one Hilden that was able to bring all the others. That's my guess. And then the Sarafan Lord appeared.
You were wounded.
There is no way to know where Kain has gone or what he is doing. Even you haven't been able to contact him.
What's this? No, wait. Do I dare believe my senses? Janos? My sire. They killed you.
No, far worse. But that is a story for another time.
Oh, there will be no time for any of us. Vorador, we need your counsel.
We were wondering where you were.
I've been doing what I said I would do.
Kain? The device?
I have destroyed it. But we are now faced with a peril even greater than before.
How is this?
The ancient history I will convey to you in a better hour, should any of us be so fortunate as to reach such a time. For this moment, you must believe me when I tell you your enemy, our great enemy, the Sarafan Lord, is one of a people that come from another world. His plan, beyond all others, is to bring this enemy race back into this world, from which my kind in another age once banished them. He must be prevented, or all our kind will perish.
Sire, what must we do?
He has created a base in this world, the Hilden City, across the sea. There, he has opened a gate to bring his kind into our world. My plan was to teleport us to the Hilden City and launch a final assault on the Sarafan Lord. But now I find there is some kind of shield of magic that prevents me. If we are to fight them, that shield must be destroyed.
Vorador, where is the Hilden City? Have any of your spies brought you this knowledge?
Uma, what do you know of this?
There has been, in the past months, enormous activity at the wharves. Warships and freighters loading and unloading in great secrecy. Our people who have infiltrated the area and returned alive have told me that the ships all seem to take the same course out of the harbor, but we do not know their destination.
It must be the Hilden City. Why else would there be such interest at this time? You must take a ship to the city at once. There, you must find and deactivate the shield, so whatever forces we can bring may come to your aid and close the gate for all time.
Have someone show me to the wharves. I'll make my way aboard one of those ships that's about to sail. When I have deactivated the shield, I'll contact you.
I'm going with him.
But I will need you here.
Sire, I know the wharves, and where one may fail alone, two may succeed.
I have no need of a guard at my back. You will find me perfectly competent for this task, I assure you.
It is a chance we cannot afford to take, not when all we have fought for is at stake.
There is more at stake than you can imagine. Take help where it is offered, Kain.
It is settled. I will prepare our forces for the final attack. Go well, my child.
Go well, both of you.
Take help where it is offered. Yet I've always found that help offered when not needed is usually no help at all.
Vorador has said we must seek out a war galley. We should search the southern docks.
What are the defenses here?
The heaviest of all the Sarafan outposts. They control all trade and all travel to and from Meridian.
The Sarafan are nothing compared to what I have faced and destroyed.
Don't be so arrogant. Their finest warriors will be waiting within. The Glyph Knights are deadly.
We shall see.
Tell me one thing, Kain, before we go in. If you do kill the Sarafan Lord and recover the Soul Reaver, what then?
You know the answer to that.
Tell me.
Then Meridian and all Nosgoth will become mine.
And the vampire resistance?
Well, you may do whatever you wish, of course.
Of course.
What?
Do you take me for a fool?
You dare!
Vorador has told me all your stories, Kain. He said that you would stop at nothing to achieve your great ambition, absolute power. And when you control Nosgoth, are we to believe that you would let us vampires live and do what we wish? We are the only ones who could stand in your way. No, you will have to hunt us down and kill us. And how is that different from the rule of the Sarafan Lord?
I will not defend or explain my actions to you, Uma. No one, not even you, will stand in my way.
I thank you, Kain, for giving us this chance to defeat the Hilden for all time. But you have done enough. I shall be the one to find and kill the Sarafan Lord, and Nosgoth shall belong to the vampires once again.
You fool. You have not the smallest chance of surviving such a battle. Now, give me the Nexus Stone, or I shall pry it from your thieving fingers as you convulse in death.
Now the beast shows his true nature. And so quickly, too. I wish it had been otherwise for us, Kain. Farewell.
Homeboy got played.